Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have an awesome video for you today. We are going to be talking about the latest news. We did just hear some fear, uncertainty, and doubt about Lucid Motors, about the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, selling about 8 million of his LCID Lucid shares. Is this the so-called captain abandoning the ship? What does this mean for the company? We'll be talking about this and more. In addition, we will be talking about EV sales and the soaring gas prices. What is going to happen to EV companies into the future? I think you're going to get a lot out of this video. Before we get down into it and get started, give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. It'll help with that YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, hit all to get my latest uploaded videos. Don't forget to get your free stocks using my link promotion below. If you use the link down below to Mumu, put in $1, you will get a free NEO stock. In addition to this, if you put up to $100 or more, we'll grant you a free Lucid stock. Stay to the end of this video and I can show you how you can get additional potentials of $17,500 in free money, in free stocks. Take advantage of these huge opportunities. Now, without further ado, let's talk about Lucid Motors. So there has been an article, let me just transition and show you that the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, is sold $8 million of his company, Lucid Motors shares, LCID, but not for the reason you're probably thinking of. This did come out just today on March 10th. This did come from this article right here. What we do know now is that this is only fear, uncertainty, and doubt narrative that is being talked about Lucid. There is a lot of detractors. So Lucid Motors, the CEO, actually had to sell this. And there are a lot of YouTubers, a lot of influencers, such as this person saying that it does not look good that the CEO just cashed out about 160 million of his stock. This is actually not the whole truth. This is actually just spreading some uncertainty and doubt about this company. But what we do know is that Peter Rawlinson actually filed through the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission, yesterday a Form 4 that discloses that he actually sold 7,981,919 shares of Lucid Motors because he had to. This was actually planned back from July 2021 to fill his tax liabilities that whenever he was doing the vesting with the restricted stock units. This was actually planned and explained back in December 2021 when he does have these time-based restricted stock units that he has to sell, and he has to sell this for the next 4 years, over the next 4 years. So again, this is just some uncertainty and doubt and fear being spread. So again, this is not the quote, captain abandoning the ship, the captain meaning the CEO abandoning Lucid Motors because he doesn't believe in the company. This is a planned tax that he must be taking. He did file the correct paperwork with the Security and Exchange Commission, and he is not abandoning Lucid Motors. On the contrary, he is actually promoting Lucid Motors. He does still believe in the company, as do I, and as do a lot of other car experts and car enthusiasts, as Lucid Motors does have the best technology on the electric vehicle platform. Lucid Motors is actually starting a master series describing the technology that this company has, including the CEO, Peter Rawlinson. They are making YouTube segments that actually talk about the EV technology. So other investors and people are aware of what this company has actually created. So as you know, that Lucid Motors has been around for over 10 years. They have been in the battery market, making batteries for the Formula One electric formula vehicles, the race car formula vehicles, and they have been making these for quite some time with a very nice, reliable reputation. Now they have miniaturized and made the electric motor one of the lightest weight electric motors in the world that has the most power per weight of this motor. This motor only weighs about 160 pounds. It's small enough to put in a luggage bag, and it can actually power the vehicle. It has the longest range out of any electric vehicle in the world, which was just determined by the Environmental Protective Agency. And we have known that this vehicle does have great futures ahead of itself. Now, a lot of people are worried about Lucid Motors. They are fearful about Lucid Motors as a company because of the production volumes. So we do know that any electric manufacturer or producing any automotive manufacturer at the beginning, it's going to be very difficult to get mass production going. We have seen this in past history with Tesla. We have seen the growing pains, especially at the beginning when Tesla started in 2012, making the Model S, the first sedan that Tesla did come out. They were actually struggling and making very small amount of vehicles per year. Whenever we do compare this to Lucid at the same period of time, if you compare it to Tesla, whenever they were starting out, Lucid is actually producing about 2 to 3 times as many vehicles as Tesla did in the very beginning with that Model S. So I definitely think that Lucid Motors is in the early stages. There will be bumps in the road. We did see a very small recall with the suspension issue that one of the O-rings was actually put in upside down from the supplier company. But again, they did recall this. It affected about 2 cars from what we know of. But no other issues have been going on with Lucid Motors. We have been seeing a lot of reviewers of people that own this car company, and they are seeing a little bit of bugs in the electrical system, but they are being corrected by over-the-air updates, and they are happening quite numerously. So we do see that there are some growing pains, some fine-tuning in this vehicle. But right now, this vehicle is still on top of the world. They have the best technology, and I definitely think that they will be a huge competitor in the EV space. That being said, we do know that they have very big headwinds, downward pressure on the stock with the supply chain issues. That's just not affecting Lucid Motors, but it's also affecting other car companies and also other electric vehicle companies. Most notably, Rivian just has come out with its earnings statement that they will no longer be making about 40,000 of its vehicles this year. They have decreased that by about 60%. They will be making only about 25,000 vehicles. Same and very similar to Lucid Motors. Lucid Motors was going to make 20,000 vehicles of its Lucid Air sedan this year for 2022. 60% of that got cut. They will be making approximately about 12 to 14,000 vehicles for this year. So very big things to look forward to for Lucid Motors, but these are definitely big downward pressures because of the small supply chain issues. Lucid did come out in its earnings statement and said that the commodities are the biggest things that they are having really hard times getting a hold of, and that is that glass. The glass and the carpeting in the vehicle are the 2 biggest things that they are having really hard time getting their hands on to do this fit and finish to get these vehicles out, especially for that Lucid Air Dream Edition. So they are still making these vehicles. They are producing them. We do know that they are starting on the Grand Touring. They will be starting on the Touring model that will be in the second quarter of 2022. And also the last part of this year, we will start seeing the Lucid Air Pure, which is the most base vehicle, starting about $77,000. So again, once these vehicles start getting produced, I definitely think that this stock is going to do excellent and is going to do very, very well. Now, I did just want to transition and talk to you about potentially having electric vehicle stocks as a hedge for the very high, fast increasing gas prices. We do know that gas prices are continuously going up. Right now, if you fill up your gas tank, depending on what part of the country you are in the United States, you can pay anywhere from $4 all the way up to $7.50 per gallon of gas. That is going to get worse, in my opinion. It is caused because the Russian-Ukraine conflict. The war has definitely put huge downward pressures on this because of the uncertainty, the geopolitical environment. But this will be just temporary. I do think that we will get out of this. But what it has taught the world that we do need to get away from oil. We do need to get away from this types of fuels. And we do need renewable energy that will be good for the environment. And I do think that electric vehicles are the revolution and will get this done in the next at least 2 to 3 years. I do think that with the supply chain issues, we have had a little bit of a pushback. We have had those headwinds, but they will not last forever. I do think that this is a very great time to dollar cost average in to these very low prices of these stocks especially Lucid Motors, especially GGPI, Gores Goldenheim, which is Polestar, one of the best sleeping giant electrical vehicle companies that are out there right now, selling at about $10 to $11 a share. Can't do better than that. Lucid Motors will do great into the future. I do believe it is the top technology company in the world. It will continue to dominate. I do also believe that Rivian will have a very good market share because it has the first electric pickup truck. They are also partnered up with making commercial vehicles for Amazon, and I do think that they will be producing other electric commercial vans and vehicles for other companies into the future. So great opportunities here to get into these stocks. Politically looking, I do know that there's a lot of people that are backing out of Chinese plays, especially NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto. I do definitely think that these stocks, if you are willing to take that risk with these being geopolitical plays and the geopolitical system, but these are also potential good stocks to get into the future. And I do think that once all this settles down, these will be very critical and important stocks in the future. So in order to back up what I am saying, I did just have an article from Cathie Wood. This is from the Street, and Cathie Wood just recently came out about 2 hours ago out of filming this video. Cathie Wood has gone out and has some good news for Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, and other EVs. She is saying that there is a lot of turbulent times right now in the stock market, and she's actually saying that this gas price, all this demand for oil is going to be coming at an end. She's seen that she's predicting that the oil demand probably hit a secular peak in the year 2019. She does think that there will be a huge pullback in the oil. And now that we are going through the Russian invasion and through these turbulent times, through the wars, she does see that the prices of fuel, the prices of gas is going up. And I definitely agree with her. And she is saying that this will accelerate a demand for destruction to get rid of fuel. I do think that people will want to get rid of their oil-based cars to get rid of gasoline dependence. And the way to do that is through electric vehicles. Right now, the biggest problem that we have is getting the supplies to get these vehicles out. If we didn't have that, I definitely think that the increases in sales price of all electric vehicles would astronomically increase. And this can be seen most recently by this article that just came out from The Electric. It does say that the Tesla order rate for its vehicles is surging in the United States as gas prices are turning people towards electric cars. They have just seen in the past 1 week a percentage of up to 100% increase in vehicles, an increase in sales in the past 1 week because of this gas prices. So right here it says a source familiar with Tesla's order rate said that the automaker saw an increase of 100% this week compared to the last in parts of the country because it's affected by gas prices. We are seeing that the gas prices are very high, as I mentioned, anywhere from $5 to $7.50 per gallon. I definitely think that this can be increasing and will increase into the future, but we do need to get off that gas, off that fuel, and start moving into renewable energy, solar powered energy, electric energy, and electric vehicles are the future. And we are in the very beginning phases of the electric revolution. This is a great time to dollar cost average into these stocks. And I think that Lucid will be one of the clear winners in this because of their technology. But I hope that you like this video. I hope that you learned something new. Leave me a comment what you think. Will the gas powered or the electric car prevail into the future? And when will we stop being dependent on oil? Let me know your thoughts. But I hope you like this video. I hope that you learned something new. Give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit all to get my latest uploaded videos. Don't forget to share this page with others. And don't forget to get your free stocks using my link to Moomoo. Using my link down below, put in $1 into that Moomoo account will grant you a free NIO stock. In addition to this, if you put in up to $100, Moomoo will give you a Lucid Motors stock as well. In addition to this, they'll give you up to 5 free stocks each valued up to $3,500. That is a chance to get $17,500 in free stocks. Take advantage of this huge opportunity to get this free money, especially in this difficult times with the stock market being down, with the oil prices, gas prices, everything, inflation is going high. This is a great opportunity for you to get some free stocks. Take advantage of these huge opportunities. And I hope that you enjoy this weekend. I hope that you enjoy your family. Again, thanks for supporting the channel, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you.